Hi everyone, I'm Amanda and this is the Stitched Pixels Flosstube blog. Today is November 14th. It's a little afternoon. Thomas just left for work, so I decided to finally get around to filming. I know it's been about 6 weeks. Work has been insane. Little life update. So I quit job number 2, went back to job number 1, and got job number 3. So all in all, I still have 2 jobs. Just they're at different places now. Oh, here's Bella saying hello. Gonna hang out for the day, Bella? Alright, so I do have a little bit of haul, some FFOs, finishes, whips, and a few new starts. There's Fatso, failing to get up on the back of the chair. Let's hope she's good and stays back there, but probably not. So, let's start with some FFOs. So, first up is Lakeside Needlecraft, Furry Tail Sal, the cute little mice. This is just a cheap frame from Michael's. 1 second. Isabella. Down. Thank you. Be good like Robin. There's the 6 mice. A princess, a king, a wizard, a jester, a queen, and a knight. Alright, this is gonna be an awesome video full of cat. So again, a Michael's frame. It came with glass. I had to take the glass out because it was too thick to get it in there with the glass. So that is what I finished. I FFO'd this sometime last week. You would have seen it on Instagram if you follow me there. Okay, last time, Bella, you're getting kicked out. My other FFO, which you can see behind me where it hangs, the 2 little Velcro, is Cat Lessons for People. This is a Lizzie Kate. Stitched it on 18 count oatmeal Ada. With all the called for, I think it's mostly Weeks, Classic Colorworks, I don't know. I just bought everything that the chart called for. There's 1 DMC in there. This was my first Lizzie Kate, first and only Lizzie Kate, and my first time using Fancy Floss. I really enjoyed working on it. Again, Michael's frame, 50% off coupon, gotta love it. I also have kitty string, which I plan on doing, probably start it for Mania. If I do Mania, or might be my birthday start. I went with a really simple frame because kitty string is really awkward. It's long and skinny, so I'm probably going to have to get that custom framed. And I wanted it to match. So, super fun little stitch. And then my other finish, which I wanted to FFO but didn't really get around to it, was Tiny Modernist Haunted Mansion Sal. This was super fun. I'd never stitched a Tiny Modernist before, so I really enjoyed doing it. The spider webs and the skeletons are a little hard to see. My fabric's kind of light. I did not convert anything. It's all in called for colors. I had already started the moon when everyone was doing their cool moon conversions, and if you know me, I don't frog, ever, anything, so went with that. And then I'm gonna FFO it using, sorry, everything's like spread out all over my desk. This little guy. Got him at Walmart for like $2. So I'm gonna mount it on a board and then mount it on here. I know it's a yard spike, but there is a hook on it, so it'll be up for next Halloween. Be super cute. So that is everything I have finished. I worked on a few whips, have a few new starts, and let's go with new starts. Or stuff that you haven't seen yet. Not necessarily new starts because I haven't filmed in like 6 weeks. So, the one you guys probably have seen the most of, Bella, enough, is Stiochalong. I'm in a group with the other admins from Frux. Links will be down below. Fluffy Rainbow Unicorn Kawaii Stitchers. So Adele, Shannon, Heather, Rita, Laura. I'll link all their floss tubes below. So we're in a team doing Stiochalong. We still have absolutely no idea what this is. A new part of the pattern comes out every Saturday, I want to say, at about 9 p.m. my time. But Isabella, you need to go, please. Be so nice if she would just sit in my lap, but she won't, so gotta keep putting her down. It's completely random, so I think their goal is to keep it a secret of what we're stitching for as long as possible. So yeah, it says 69, but those are probably partial letters, because they are notorious for doing partial letters. Like those eyes might not even be eyes. They might just be the back of an F or an E or something, who knows. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. I picked my own custom palette on black 18 count fabric, because my life is an 18 count. I'm using 581, 163, 06, and 778. I picked these color palette from one of the monsters I like in Monster Hunter, Pookie Pookie. So it's kind of a green dragon type thingy. So pick the colors from there. So yeah, it might even be oriented like this. We do not know. They said it wasn't sideways, so we're not sideways. But it's either this way or this way. And maybe on Saturday we'll get a better, well, not a better clue, but more information on what it could possibly be. There's a lot of really fun theories going around. So we'll see how that goes. Other smallish new start I did. So Tiny Modernist, totally in love with her and her work. So she came out with a Santa's House stitch along. So not a lot done. I have the outline of the first 4 rooms, and then there's a 5th room up top here. The first 3 rooms are out. I've been kind of monogamous the past, 3 weeks, so haven't gotten a lot done on that, but next Christmas it will be done. Actually, that'll be part of my plans. When I talk about my plans for the rest of the year, this is part of them. And my other new start is a Hade Fire Dragon. A few months ago, when I showed you my plans for next year for Full Coverage Fanatics, I included the little elemental dragons. But they don't count as full coverage because their background isn't stitched. So I had to re-massage all that out. So my dragons will not be part of Full Coverage Fanatics yearly sales, so a little depressed, so I started one. Very nice case of Find the Stitches. I think I did 2 colors. That's about all I did. But it's started now, right? So, and this is my first time using pre-gridded fabric, and oh my god, I love it. It's amazing, because every time I grid with pen, I miscount somewhere, and then I got a box that's 11. And then, yeah, I don't frog, so, extra row. On a project this big, nobody's gonna notice an extra row anyway. But yeah, just did a few shades of brownish red. This is the cute little fire dragon. I do want to start all of my Hades next year, even though the dragons aren't being counted in Full Coverage Fanatics yearly sales. I still would like to get them started and worked on a bit. Then I also worked on Evie. Let's go with this one. This one's small and I won't have to stand up. You guys all remember this little dude? My 100 Days of Hade challenge. No smoking. I did a few more colors on him. Let me roll back a bit so you can see all of them. He's not a big guy, but he's super cute. I want to have this done by probably June. I do have it as a focus piece a lot of the time for Full Coverage Fanatics next year. I want to have it framed and gifted to my mom. for her birthday. If it's a little bit late, it's not a big deal. But really coming to see the shape of the dragon, and all the lettering is very easily readable now. Getting some of the fancy design work up in the top. I think I'm in the area of 700 or 800 stitches per color now, so we're trucking along pretty good with that. And Bella is sleeping on my whips, which is fine, better than her... Ah, Bella, stay. Better than her bumping the camera. So, my other whip is Evolutions. Honestly, no notes again. I have no idea what I did on this. Probably just a few colors, but I will back up and show you the whole thing. So, yeah, not much to look at. Just a bunch of random splotches of color. I think I'm into the 200s now. This is a max color chart, so a lot of it is just, you know, 50 stitches of color. So that's the most like prominent part, is the leaf yawn right here. Got a lot of greens done. And then that's a little bit of Vaporeon up there. And I believe those red splotches are part of Umbreon. His red bands on his, no, his red eyes. Red eyes? Yeah, he has yellow bands. Yeah, red eyes. I'm gonna try to roll and there's a little bit more there. The pink blotch coming up is, I think, Sylveon. And this area down in here, I believe, is the start of the Eevee. And then this is the very bottom. That's the few partial pages I had done before I started doing Extreme Cross Country. So that's all background. And not a lot done at the bottom. But super fun project. I am loving it. And with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu coming out this week, I really, really, really want to work on it. But got other focus plans. Okay, next thing I worked on, I believe I worked on this for Heather, Link is my homeboy's birthday sal. Because we have an ongoing joke that I'm still not done this yet. This is my map of Middle Earth by Tilton Crafts. Again, 18 count. Holding it the wrong way. I'm pretty sure I held it up the wrong way in my whole last video too. So I am nearing in on my first full page completion out of, I don't know, 150 something pages. So yeah, just got this little area right here left to stitch, and that'll be a page completion. This is one of my few whips I'm not doing cross country. Bella. Thank you. It's just too massive. If you check out my Instagram, I have a picture of it laid out on my queen size bed. It is almost big enough to cover my queen size bed. Hi, Bella. So, Isabella, go. Come on. Thank you. Nope, this is not. Isabella. Sorry. I gotta start locking her out. She's a pest. So yeah, a lot of browns. Okay, and the last big thing I worked on was my Pokemon. Now I haven't unrolled this all for you guys in quite a while, so. And I unrolled my Eevees, so let's just get crazy and unroll the whole darn thing. This is my focus to finish. And not really finish, but finish this part. You guys can't even see all of it. I'm on the top last 2 rows of pages. I'm not stitching by page right now, but I have less than 2 rows of pages to go. I don't even remember the stitch count I have left, but my goal was to have it done by the end of Pokevember, which is an event Laura has going on in her Pokemon stitching group. But I've been slacking quite a bit because work has been insane. I actually feel really guilty today because I didn't pick up any shifts. Because I just want to stay home and stitch, and I have worked a lot the past month and a half, so taking a day off. I'm gonna work the rest of the week though. So I am still working color by color. Just aiming for about 1,200 stitches a day. I want to have this done hopefully midway through December. And after I'm done that, I'm going to work on the Santa house and maybe a few of my smaller projects until the end of the year. And then in January, all the full coverage Fanatic styles start up. So we'll work on that. This is only a quarter of the final size. Actually, slightly more than a quarter. So it is, the full chart is approximately a supersized max color. It is 1,000 by 798. So this is 440 by 600, I think. So it's approximately a quarter, but it's the largest quarter. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go left or up next. So if you have an opinion on which way you want me to go when I'm done, this piece of fabric, let me know. And I will tabulate votes because I'm really not sure which way I want to go. See, it's so rolled up. Because, you know, I've been working on this for like 6 years now. Actually, sometime this month is its 6-year anniversary of being started. I started it in November 2012. After spending weeks searching for a pattern I liked. I do like the single generations, they're just not for me. The thing, I love them, and if you are working on all gens, let me know. Or any of the Pokemon generations, let me know. I would love to follow you. I love seeing these projects. Just, the Pokemon are in numerical order. Didn't like that. For me, personally. I wanted them all mixed up. So this was amazing. Because they're all over the place, right? And it's only the first 5 gens, which is fine because Gen 6, they started with the 3D models, so there really aren't this quality of sprite made by Nintendo for the charts. But I did make a joke that by the time I was done this, I could do a Gen 6 to 10. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting Gen 10 next year, maybe Gen 9 next year. But, well, either way. Original goal was 2022 for completion on this. But that was back in 2012. I wanted to get it done in 10 years. I was also a monogamous stitcher back then. This is the only thing I stitched on from 2012 to about 2015. And then in 2015, crochet took over my life. So I barely stitched 2015, 2016, 2017. And then back in March, I started stitching again, and I have not looked back. And I have a blanket I have to crochet as a wedding gift. Still haven't even really, I did one motif, and I gotta do like 15 more big octagons, and then like all the little motifs, and then put it all together. And I have, 10 months to do that. Because I actually might ship it to them instead of bringing it with me. It might be cheaper to ship it than to have it as carry-on. I did finally nail down my dates for my trip to Scotland. Well, Scotland, England, France, Germany, I think is our, excuse me. Cold. Our short list is going to be, well, obviously Scotland. That's where the wedding is, just outside of Glasgow. Then we want to do England. Thomas wants to see Doctor Who experience. I want to go to Disney France, which is going to cost a fortune, but that's on the list. And Thomas wants to go to Germany for beer. So that's our short list. I wouldn't mind going to Italy and doing some other things too while we're there. If we're going to be there for 2 weeks, we might as well enjoy it. So we are going from September 12th to the 26th, 2019. So we are super excited. We're going to go get our plane tickets booked towards the end of the month. My car is making a weird noise, so we got to get that checked out and that fixed first, and then we're gonna go book our trip. So hopefully it won't cost me too much money. My dad said something about the muffler catalyzer. I'm too scared to Google it to see how much that's gonna cost. So we're just gonna wing it with the whole car repair thing. Not going in freaking out about how much this is gonna cost me. Last thing I have to show you guys is the only piece of anything I've purchased. And this was actually purchased quite a while ago, but it's shipped from out of the country, and no fault to Barbara. Canada Post sucks. They're on strike right now. Is my Fabric of the Month club for her. I believe this is October. These colors are Blue Camel. Yeah, I believe this is Blue Camel. These are both 18 count Nadas. They are 70 by 53 centimeters, so fairly large pieces. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. And then I also got Pink Mist. So I do the 2 large cuts when I order from her because, well, if you're gonna order fabric, I might get big pieces, right? And I do big projects. I don't do little projects. And if I did do little projects, then they can do several projects. And then this beauty right here, Pink Mist. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. For Christmas, Thomas has agreed to get me 1 year of fabric from Barbara. Not like 1 year all up front, because that's really expensive. Okay, Bella, like strike 10 today. I'm really sorry about the damn cat. It's like $500 Canadian for a full year, which is like an amazing deal. $500 for 24 large pieces of fabric is a really nice deal. But it's just a lot of money all at once, so I think he's gonna get me 3 months at a time, which is perfectly fine with me. I love having pretty fabric show up at my house. And then the last thing, I got a free floss. It's called Rosewood. It's a beautiful gray-brown color as a gift from Barbara in the package. So I will link her shop below and put Bella up for adoption. No, I'm joking, Bella. Because she's annoying me today. Because I'm home alone and I'm talking, so I must be talking to her. Not to you guys, right? Weird how their little brains work. So I will definitely find a project to use the floss on, and the fabric, no idea what I'm going to use it for yet, but it's on the list of fabric I might use for the medieval Sal. Tiny Modernist, the mansion and the Santa house, she's doing a medieval Sal and an Easter Sal in the house style. Well, we just teased the medieval one. I think it's starting at the end of the month. I'm not going to get it till the new year, though, because I still got to finish Santa's house first. I don't want to have 2 going on at the same time, because then I'm just going to abandon Santa and just work on the medieval one. So I'm going to get that done first, and then I'm going to start medieval. And then there's been talk of an Easter one, and I think either one of those colors would look amazing for an Easter project. Fun spring flowery colors. Bella, I'm going to say bye. So that's everything I had for you guys today. Lots of extra cat involved. Bella. See, and this is why she won't just stay on my lap, because she just squirms. Okay, you want me to hold you this way? Okay. So, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to link everything down below in the comment box for where there are links available. Might not be done today, but I will get it done over the next few days. And I will link any shops or products I've shown you. My Instagram, Facebook, I believe, and any gaming information. So my Xbox Live and Battle.net will be down there. If you game at all, feel free to add me. I haven't been playing Xbox a lot lately, or WoW. I've mostly been working and stitching. But I have started playing Destiny 2 on PC, because it is free right now. Might still be free. It went free for BlizzCon, so picked it up. Played a few hours of it so far, enjoying it. So that's everything today, guys. Thank you for stopping by, liking, and subscribing. And hopefully, I will have a little bit more to update you with. I probably won't do videos very often for the rest of the year because I am only planning on working on one project. So you guys really don't need me to pop on for 30 seconds to show you my Pokemon progress. You can see that on Instagram. I try to post every day what I've gotten done. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I will definitely do an end of year wrap up video, show you all my progress, probably do a whip parade maybe. Maybe in the new year I'll do a whip parade. But yeah, thank you everyone again for coming by and dealing with Isabella being a pain in the butt. Yes, you are. If I had extra hands, I could pet her and Flosstube at the same time, and then we wouldn't have these issues. So, have a great week, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.